Hi everyone, welcome to the weekly review of my M1 Finance dividend portfolio. Balance on the account is $122,751.68. This balance is a decrease from last week, but we're going to talk more about all of that. Let's go ahead and look at the performance for the past week. It was red every single where I look. You see here the portfolio was down 2.16% or $2,676.16. The stock market did horrible this week, and I'm not sure if this is the start of some sort of crash, because last week it didn't do good either, but this week it was like last week it was bad, this week it was horrible in terms of performance. So things are getting worse and worse. So I'm not sure what is going on. Clearly, I understand the stock market is a roller coaster. It goes up, it goes down. The most important thing is to not jump off the roller coaster, to just pull your seatbelt even tighter and buckle in even tighter and stay on the ride. So that's what I'm definitely going to do, but I'm just not sure what is going on, if we're going into some sort of major crash for the next year or two, or if this is just how it will be for the next couple weeks. But yeah, this is pretty sad. At one point, my portfolio was close to $125,000, and look where it is, and it keeps on going down. But let's go ahead and get into the details. So with my investment, SCHD was down 2.78%, or $1,813.42. So this is a huge drop for SCHD. VU was down 1.46%, or $862.74. So both of my investments did pretty horrific this past week. But even though they're solid ETFs, they're not exempt from what's happening in the stock market, right? So they're going to go down, they're going to go up, just similar to other investments as well. But still very happy with both of them, and I do believe in both of them long term. So I wouldn't sell or anything, but I would be a liar if I didn't say it is pretty disappointing to see them both with such major losses when I'm trying to work towards early retirement. Let's go ahead and look at the deposits for the past week. So there was a couple, not too much activity. On April 8th, I put in $100. And then later that day, I put in another $100. So it traded in the afternoon, $200. So that's the two $100 being added up. It all went into not SCHD. It all went into VU, and I got 0.41 shares. Then on April 12th, I put in $2,000. That got traded. It all went to VU, and I got 4.22 shares. Now, the reason why I had $2,000 to deposit is because my paycheck is coming up on April 15th, so I trade out a certain amount to invest in. And originally, I was going to invest $3,000, but just given how the market has been performing, yes, I did get a little bit nervous and pull back and only put in $2,000, but I still have that other $1,000 that I could invest. I just wanted to put in $2,000, just kind of see what happened with the market before I put in the extra $1,000. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the extra $1,000, because listen, I understand, again, the stock market goes up, it goes down, but it is nice to put my money towards something that's making a real direct impact in terms of my net worth and financial stability. So I was just thinking if I should just put that $1,000 towards my mortgage. Because at least I know the mortgage will for sure go down. The balance will go down by $1,000. But with the stock market, it's a bit more unpredictable. So I'm not sure. I'll keep you posted, and you'll get that update in next week's video in terms of what did I end up doing with that extra $1,000, whether I invested into my brokerage account or whether I put all of it, a portion of it, towards paying down my mortgage. So for the week, I put in $2,200. Now we're going to see just how ridiculous the stock market performed because we're going to look at the recap. So we started the week, right? So we started at $123,227.84. I put in $2,200 and I had a loss of $2,676.16. This is insane, and which is why the balance is now $122,751.68. So essentially, if I didn't put any money into investing this week, I would be like below 120,000. Like I would be yeah, I mean literally. This is a little crazy just how severe this drop is. But this is why I keep on feeling that, yes, I understand like when you do put your numbers in calculators and they show if you invest this amount over the next 20 years, the growth in the market will outweigh what you put in. But when I see stuff like this, I'm like, my money is the reason why my portfolio is at the balance that it is. It has nothing to do with the stock market is barely making an impact for me. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. So then we look at the holdings, let's just see where the portfolio is. So again, a huge drop. Portfolio gain is only $5,956.79, or it's up 5.1%. So it's barely up. SCHD, it's only up 3.82%, or $2,329.40. And then VU is only up 6.5%, or $3,627.39. So this is what I'm talking about in terms of like investing and not knowing how to feel about it sometimes, because as you can see, my cost basis here is $116,000. So really it's my money why the portfolio's up. Now, I don't want to act like a gain of, say $6,000 is, not money to me, but $6,000 is not going to be the reason why I retire early or not. Like $6,000 wouldn't do anything for my life right now. There would be no significant impact if someone gave me an extra $6,000 right now. So when I look at this, I'm just like, I'm not really seeing the benefit because there's not really much I can do with $6,000. But then I get conflicted because then I'm like, well, then what would you do with the money if you don't put it towards investing? And then I'm like, well, you can just maybe start now aggressively paying down your mortgage and focus on that and not forget about investing. But instead of you putting thousands per month to invest in, maybe you only invest $500 a month, and the rest of your money you just aggressively pay down your mortgage, because that you would actually see the decrease every single week, versus this where who knows what you're gonna see when you log in. So yeah, it's disappointing. I won't say it's a little disappointing. It is disappointing to see these numbers so severely down. But yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about all of it. So yeah, stock market, it was a horrible, horrible, horrific week this week in terms of losses. But hopefully, again, it's not the start of some sort of like market crash or catastrophe. But for now, this is where I am. Let me know how your portfolio did. Did you also lose a lot of money this week? How are you feeling about it? And I'll catch you next week. Bye.